Yes, people, it's your boy Flicks back with another video. This time around, it's the FA Cup third round. Boy, we got some ties in this one, but before I start today's video, you know what to do. If you're new to my channel right now, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash a like and have your say in the comment section. I'll be very much appreciated. Let's crack on with today's video. Come on. So the FA Cup third round kicks off tonight, this Thursday evening, would you believe it? Crystal Palace welcome Everton to Selhurst Park. That'd be a very tasty round there. And then we've got Friday evening, my team Spurs, we welcome Burnley to the Lane. Arsenal, Liverpool, Sunday. God, it's going to be a cracker. Obviously, Arsenal won it 13, 14 times, but Liverpool, no Mo Salah. But we get onto that a little later on. And then we've got Brentford and Wolves. Friday as well, another tasty draw there. So four Premier League games going on round there. National League, we welcome Aldershot. Aldershot got West Brom. Chesterfield are absolutely dominating National League. They welcome Watford. Eastleigh play Newport of League 2, and then Maidstone of the National League South are at home and they welcome Stevenage. Another interesting tie there. Just like I keep saying, there's some interesting ties there. And as we all know, the FA Cup, it can bring up some surprises, and I'm up for shocks, because there pretty much is shocks in the FA Cup, and I'm sure there will be shocks this coming week end, starting tonight with Palace and Everton, an all-round Premier League tie there. But let's hope my team Spurs can take this trophy seriously. They've won it 8 times, but obviously the last time was 1991 when Gary Rabbit lifted it a long time ago now. But obviously our neighbours Arsenal, 13, 14 time winners. Hopefully Liverpool can do us a favour. But you know what? I'd love a North London derby final in the FA Cup. That is my dream final. But we will see what happens. But just like I said, we've got some interesting ties. I'm going to crack on with my score predictions. Well, actually, no, not score predictions, because I'll be here all day long. I'm literally just going to shout out a win for who I think is going to win in each game. So let's crack on with that one. So this Thursday evening, Crystal Palace welcome Everton to Selhurst Park. 8 PM kickoff. You know what? Palace at home, it can be a bit of a bogey side to visit. But Everton, They're not been playing too bad. Yes, they were very unlucky to be deducted 10 points in the Premier League. They got some all right players as well, and when they want to play, they can play. But with Palace being at home, and they've got some all right players themselves, a Lassie, etc. Quality. So for me, I reckon Palace might just edge this one. I'm going to say a Palace win. And then Friday evening, we've got Brentford Wolves, Fulham, Rotherham, and my team Spurs welcome Burnley to the Lane. With this one, I really couldn't tell you who's going to win this one, because obviously for one being the FA Cup, and I'm talking about Brentford, by the way. So Brentford are at home, they welcome Wolves. Brentford have been absolutely poor for the past month or so in the league. Wolves are starting to pick up results and goals, etc. But like I said, the FA Cup, it can spring up surprises. But for this one, I'm going to say again Wolves to edge it. I'm going to say our Wolves win for that one. Fulham welcome Rotherham to Craven Cottage again. Has to be a Fulham win. Has to be a Fulham win. Rotherham of the Championship, somewhere down the bottom roughly. So I'm going to say a Fulham win in that one. My team Spurs, they've got some players missing, but I'm hearing rumours, big rumours that is, that Mickey van der Ven could be back in the starting lineup, hopefully, because we have missed Mickey van der Ven. Obviously, no Romero still, as far as I know, he's out for another possibly 3 weeks at best. No Sonny's gone out with South Korea for the Asian Trophy. No Basuma, no Sarr. So we got players missing, and Burnley, they when they want to turn on, they turn on. And I'm sure Vincent Kompany's going to want his boys to turn up at the Lane, but I'm sure Spurs will get this job done, hopefully. I'm going to say a Spurs win for that one. So that's Friday night's games. And then on Saturday, we got a massive round of games. Wimbledon, Ipswich. Wimbledon of League Two, they welcome Ipswich, who are flying in the Championship right now. They've picked up a lot of draws in the Championship, but for me, I'm going to say Ipswich to get this one done and get through to round 4. So I'm going to say an Ipswich win. And then we've got Oxford. They go to Coventry. I'm going to say a Coventry win there. Maidstone. Boy, this is going to be a tasty one. They welcome Stevenage to their own backyard in Maidstone. National League South versus League One. With Maidstone being at home, and like I've said, I love shocks, and I'm sure there will be shocks this weekend. And I truly think this game will be a shock. I'm going to say a Maidstone win for that. Has to be. Come on. That's what it's all about with the FA Cup. Shocks and giant killers being knocked out and stuff. But come on. Millwall welcome Leicester, who are flying in the Championship, just like Ipswich. An all-round Championship game. This one, Leicester go to Millwall. I'm going to say Leicester to win this one. And then we got a derby. Not the North London derby, not the Manchester derby. Boy, Sunderland welcome Newcastle to the Stadium of Light. Oh my days, this is going to be a game and a half. Has to be. Sunderland are going to be so up for this. For one, being at home, and two, Newcastle have been poor past few games in the Premier League. So this will be a tasty one. This is a 12:45 kickoff on Saturday. Honestly, you'd have to say Newcastle will win this one, but like I said, FA Cup can spring up some surprises, and I really can't say who's going to win this one. If anyone, if I'm going to say right now on the spot, Newcastle to possibly edge it. So there you go, Newcastle. But you never know. Sunderland, they could turn up. They got some right players themselves. Jack Clark being the next Tottenham boy there, playing for Sunderland. And then we've got Blackburn and Cambridge. I'm going to say Blackburn to win that one. Another all-round Championship tie, Hull versus Birmingham City. Obviously, Wayne Rooney was booted out the door a few days ago. Only 15 games in charge, but with no Rooney there now, the Birmingham boys going to be up for it now. Because let's face it, that's how it is, isn't it? When you, I'm going off topic now, but when you sack a manager and bring someone else in, the players are like, oh no, we've got to step up now. I want to be in the first 11, etc., etc. But I couldn't call this one. But like I said earlier about the Sunderland Newcastle game, if I'm going to call it right now, I'm going to say Hull to win this one. Newport Eastleigh. Boy, again, I couldn't call this one. This is League Two versus National League. I'm going to say Eastleigh to win it. Let's have another shock on the cards. Eastleigh to win that. Norwich versus Bristol Rovers. Championship versus League One. I'm going to say Norwich to win that one. Plymouth welcome a very poor Sutton United of League Two to Plymouth. I'm going to say Plymouth to win that one. QPR again, they're pretty much down the bottom in the Championship. They welcome Bournemouth. I'm going to say a Bournemouth win for that one. Southampton are up there in the Championship, in the playoffs at the moment as I speak. They welcome Walsall of League Two. I'm going to say Southampton to win that one. Stoke welcome Brighton. I'm going to say a Brighton win there. Watford welcome a very good Chesterfield side who are smashing it in the National League. I'm going to say a Watford win. Then we've got Chelsea. They welcome Preston. Has to be a Chelsea win for one, being at Stamford Bridge. Middlesbrough and Villa. I can see this being a bit of an interesting tie. Villa, they're scoring the goals, but Middlesbrough, I think they're somewhere up there in the Championship. So that'd be an interesting one, but I'm sure Villa should get this job done. Another Championship all-round tie, Sheffield Wednesday versus Cardiff. I'm going to say Cardiff to edge this one. And Swansea and Morecambe. Morecambe of League Two, by the way, and obviously Swansea in the Championship. I'm going to say Swansea to win this one. And then on Sunday, we got Luton, who are doing all right now in the Premier League. They're getting the goals. They're just being unlucky with quite a few results, let's face it. Spurs being one of them. So they play Bolton. I'm going to say Luton to win this one. Man City, the holders right now, current holders, they welcome Huddersfield, are pretty much down there in the Championship. I'm going to say obviously a City win. But who knows? Who knows? I'd love to see Huddersfield win because that's what it's all about in the Cup. So Man City for me. Nottingham Forest, they welcome Blackpool of the Championship. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest to win that one. Peterborough versus Leeds. I'm going to say Leeds to win that one. Shrewsbury welcome Wrexham of League Two. So we've got League One versus League Two there. I'm going to say Wrexham to edge that one, possibly. West Brom versus Aldershot of the National League. West Brom should get that job done. They should get that one done and through to the next round. And then we got West Ham versus Bristol City of the Championship. West Ham being at home, they should get that one done. And then the biggie at 4:30 on Sunday, Arsenal at the Emirates, they welcome Liverpool. Boy, with no Mo Salah. Interesting. It will be interesting. Last time these two clubs faced one another in the league, obviously it was a draw, 0-0, 1-1, something like that. This could really go either way. Again, for one, being the FA Cup, it's who's up for it. Arsenal, obviously, 13, 14 times winners. Liverpool, they're going to be up for it. I'm sure Klopp's going to want the boys playing. So, if again, just like a few other games where I've been really like this way. If I've got to pick one right now, I'm going to say Liverpool to edge this one on that one. And then Monday, Wigan of League One. They welcome a very poor Man United side to their backyard. Again, interesting. I'd love to see a Wigan win there. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a Wigan win. You're probably looking at me like right now thinking, what the hell? No, I'm going to say a Wigan win. Straight up Wigan win there. Let's hope so, innit? Let's hope, honestly. Come on, because that's what the trophy's all about. So there you have it. They are my predicted wins. Please have your say in the comments section. Is your club still in the FA Cup? And just like I said, what do you reckon the scores will be? Who's going to win it? Who's going to get to the final this year? Obviously, I'd love to see my team Spurs get all the way because, boy, it's been, 16 years now. And we need a trophy. Tottenham have to take this one seriously. And I'm sure they will. Big Ange is going to want to get the boys going and they're up for the cup. Have to be up for the cup. No messing about, no nonsense. Have to be up for the cup. And saying that every club should take this trophy seriously because it's the best competition in the world. Best competition in the world. You know, for me, I don't care what anyone says. It's the best one. So some interesting ties there. But like I said, have your say in the comment section and please smash a like. Come on.